Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I wanted to sit down with you guys first and talk about some changes in our finances and our income. And then we'll go ahead and get into the layout for the cash envelopes, the sinking funds, and actually stuffing the cash envelopes. So first of all, about a week and a half ago, my boyfriend was let go from his job. Fortunately, we were able to fund our baby step number 1 emergency fund, so that is taken care of. I was excited because we were gonna get started on our debt, but that has been put on hold for now. But also luckily we did receive our federal return. So what I am thinking of doing, and what I think is the best thing for us to do right now, is that on the weeks that he would have gotten paid, use the return and fund our cash envelopes and sinking funds until he gets another job. The reason that I think that is the best thing for us is I want to have that money there when I need that sinking fund. I don't want to have to go back to using the credit cards. So I think that it is best for us to keep funding our sinking funds and cash envelopes until he gets a job. Another thing is that we were able to pay off one credit card. It was a small amount. I think it was, the balance was $80 prior to the beginning of the year. And with the monthly payments, it was obviously lowered, and I used I believe it was $30 that I used to pay off the remainder of the balance. So what I'm going to be doing now, of course, is using that, when that payment would have been due, apply it towards the next lower balance credit card and continue the debt snowball that way. The only thing is that I won't be able to use the leftover money after paying our bills and funding the sinking funds and cash envelopes. The leftover I would have loved to apply towards debt, but I'm going to keep in a savings account so that we have it there for cushion if we were to need it while he's off of work. And then once he gets back to work, grab that and apply it towards our debt. Any advice would be greatly appreciated in the comments below, just so I can kind of get different ideas of what I should do. If anything does come up that I kind of like, then maybe I'll do that. But for now, this is what I think is gonna help us stay on track as far as our finances. So that's what I think. Let me know what you guys think though. So that is what I wanted to share with you guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. And we're gonna go ahead and get right into our layouts, show you how I set it up, and then actually stuff our cash envelopes. Okay, so I have my cash envelopes and my sinking funds written out. So I'm gonna go ahead and write in the amounts and tally up the type of bills that I need. So let's start up at the top. For groceries, it is $140. For gas, that's $40. This is eating out and entertainment, that is $100. For personal, it's $20 each, so $40. And now the sinking funds. The car maintenance, that is $40 weekly. College expenses, that's $20. Kids fund, that is $5 each, so $15. The Christmas fund, $30. B2S is back to school, so March 1st is when I start my fund for that, and that is for the uniforms and supplies, and that is going to be from March 11th through July 11th, and that is going to be $25. And that one will be weekly. Family pictures is another one that starts also on March 1st. That'll be from March 1st through October 11th. The reason I did to October 11th is because I want to try and do the pumpkin patch family pictures. I've always wanted those and I haven't done them, and I really want to try for it now that I'm doing my budget. So that'll be $10. Household and beauty is $20. And medical and dental is $20. So now I'm gonna go through with a different marker here, a different color, just so I can see it better, it stands out. I'm gonna go through and write my we'll do like my increments of what I need. I think that's the right word. So we'll do groceries. That's 50. Somebody messed with my marker. 50 times, we'll do 2, and then 20 is 2. And then 20 times 2. Entertainment, we'll do we'll do 50 times 2. And then the reason I want to do it like the 50 instead of 20s is because I know that it's harder for me to want to split a 50 than it's harder for me to split a 50 than it is a 20. So I'll do 2 50s. And then personal is 20 times 2. And now the sinking funds, 40 to 20s. 20 times 1. 5 times 3. Christmas is 20 times 1. And then 10 times 1. So that's 30. Back to school, 20 times 1. 5 times 1. Family pictures, 10 times 1. 20 times 1. And then 20 times 1. Okay. So now here at the bottom, I will do, since I'm only 100, we don't need any of those. So 50 is 2, 3, 4. And I think that's it. So 4 of those 20s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. So we'll do 13 of those. 10s. I think it was just down here. So 1, 2, and then 5s. 3, 4. I think that's it. So 4. So then I'll add up the total over here. That's 200. Hang on. That's 260. 20. And then 20. So this altogether is 500. So that's the total that I'll need to withdraw. But then I'll write this. I'll write the numbers, the type of bills and the amounts that I'll need on a sticky, and then I'll give that to the teller. So this is what I do every pay period, or now this is what I do every week. And I split up my cash envelopes and my sinking funds, write down the type of bills, the number of bills I'll need, the amount, and then I always just like to make sure and double check the amounts and the bills that I'm asking for, just because I would hate to get to the teller and ask for, hey, I need, 4 50s, 13 20s, 2 10s, and then write like the wrong amount, right? 480 or 520, So I always just like to double check like 3 times, well, triple check, I guess. So this is how I have it written down, and this is what I do every week. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and do our cash envelopes first. And like always, groceries is 140, 50, 51, 20, and 40. And our next one is gas, that is 40. Dining out and entertainment, that is 100. And like I said, I chose to do the 250s just because it's harder. It's harder for me to want to break these bigger bills. So that's why I did those. Oh, and then there was 10 left over from last one. Household and beauty, that is going to be $20. We are gonna fund that one this week, and we have 6 left over, so we have 26 total. And now is our sinking funds, and these are the envelopes I use. If you guys are interested, so how I made these is just a little template that I found, and then this paper is actually scrapbooking paper. So I had to cut it out to the size like an 8 by 11, I believe it is, and then I would fit it in through the printer, print out the template on it, and then cut it out, tape them, and that's how I made them. So if you guys are interested, let me know in the comments below, and I can put that template in the description so you guys can have that. So let's get into these ones. The car fund, that is $40 for any car expenses, car maintenance. It's $40 for that one. College expenses, $20 for that. The kids fund, they're $5 a week. 3 by 15. Christmas expenses is $30 weekly from now until the end of November, right before Black Friday. So that'll help out. And like I said, this is one that started March 1st through July 11th. It'll be $25 weekly. That'll be for the school supplies and uniforms. Just for my 2 older kids. My 4-year-old, she doesn't go to school yet, so we don't have to fund her yet. But maybe we're hoping that we can test her into kindergarten, because her birthday's in November, so it's past the deadline. So we're hoping we can test that little girl in already. Family pictures is March 11th through October 11th. That's $10 weekly. And medical and dental is the $20. And that's for co-pays or pharmacy co-pays, prescriptions, anything like that. And then the leftover ones are our personal funds, my $20 and then my boyfriend's $20. So I will go ahead and give that to him. Alright guys, so that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And give me some ideas on what I should do in regards to the finances in the comments down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And we'll see you in next week's video. Bye!